Are you guys ready for it? And we're live. Hi, sweet Somika. All right, my friends. So we're gonna do a little live, and let's see what we create. Hi there, Marcia. Happy to see you. Yay. Okay. Well, we've got an invitation. We have a challenge for you, and we're going to have a little conversation about your opinions, or as we call them in Access Consciousness, your points of views, right? So we all have them. We all are quite opinionated in a lot of different ways, unless maybe you're the Dalai Lama or a monk who meditates for years. And so, it's so interesting. We're taught as kids that we should have opinions, right? That we should become into our own and really start to grab them. And opinions are great in so many ways. But a lot of times, if you are needing to hang on to that opinion, needing to hang on to that point of view, it can sometimes be extremely limiting. Hi, Shweta. Nice to see you. It's so nice to connect with all of you. Look at you guys early morning risers on the other side of the aisle. Hello from Greece. I love it. You're up late. That's awesome. I love Greece. I can't wait to go. I've been craving going to Greece and just hanging out in the sunshine. Oh, so, you guys are amazing. So, I wanted to just talk about, are your opinions limiting you? And we've got this crazy 30-day challenge called Point of View Challenge, right? So for those of you familiar with Point of View, right? IPOV, which is Interesting Point of View and Access, is really about getting to the place where you're willing to not make anything right or wrong. Everything is just an interesting point of view. And when you can be in allowance and be in interesting point of view, then everything can show up as if by magic. And so, I've been using the tool Interesting Point. Now I know I'm awake so early. Now I know why I'm awake so early. Oh, you're so cute, right? So we are going to do, starting next week, a 30-day point of view challenge for only $30. We're inviting those of you that like to share with the world. We're inviting you to share with the world. If you share with the world, this 30 days, it's only $30. If you don't want to share and you just want to come play and you don't want to put it out in social media or send it to your list, then you pay $97. So pretty easy and very fun. Hi, sweet Renee. But one of the things that I've been looking at really, truly, my friends, is every point of view that you have. So if you have a point of view that ice cream makes you fat, guess what your body creates? If you have a point of view that food makes you fat, guess what your body creates? If you have a point of view that money's hard, guess what you'll create? If you have a point of view that relationships aren't easy, guess what you create? Right? And so for what reason are we all doing this insanity of believing points of views that limit us? Right? How many of you have crazy points of views that are extremely limiting? It's and yet we're I can't let go of my point of view. It's destroying my bank account, but it's my point of view, right? We do these crazy, insane things. And so if you don't like what is showing up in your life, look at your points of views. I've been facilitating all day today and looking really, really spectacular today. So I've been facilitating all day. And one of the things is it's I'm always asking, well, what's your point of view of blank? And everyone's like, oh, that. Well, my point of view is, because what it does is it unwinds or it opens the door to all the unconscious points of views we have that we don't even know we have. So I don't know if I'm speaking English or Japanese today because I've been facilitating all day, but hopefully this is making some sense in your world. It's if what's showing up in your life isn't working, then what's the point of view that's creating what's showing up? And here's an even better question is, what point of view would expand what you want showing up? right? Like, what point of view would you need to take if you wanted to be a millionaire? What point of view would you need to take to have an amazing relationship? What point of view would you, and here's the thing, it's not about creating a point of view so you have this perfect idealistic relationship, but it's about, whoa, like I recently saw where I was like, whoa, I have these insane utopian ideals about relationship. And whether it's business relationships or personal relationships, mostly it's personal right now for me. So I didn't used to have these crazy points of views that I have, but now I have them. And it's very interesting. So it's like, your points of views and how you think about you can change your life. They can also limit your life. So, what's your point of view about making more money than you've ever made before? Right? It's like, and if you go, oh, my point of view is that it's really hard, it's like, okay, well, is that point of view serving you to make more money than you've ever made before? Probably not. So, is there a different point of view that you can take to change it? Does that make sense? Are you guys with me? And does anyone have a point of view? Or does anyone have a question? We all have points of views. You guys are amazing, right? Ooh, do I detect question? Questions in the house. Make it obvious. Exactly. So one of my things that I say, I don't know where I got it from. Maybe I got it from me. I don't know. Is make it obvious, make it easy, make it fun. And so, like we're only at the effect of things to the degree at which we allow ourselves to be at the effect of things. So it is normal to have a reaction. It's normal to get triggered. It's normal to get upset. It's normal to get angry, right? And the challenge is, what do you do with that reaction? Now, most people just go, oh, I gave into the reaction. That's just normal. That's just what I do. Versus, oh, I'm going to be a witness to my reaction and ask if there is a different action I can take. Because we all have our sticking points with life. So whether you have a sticking point with money, whether you have a sticking point with food in your body, whether you have a sticking point with COVID, whether you have a sticking point with relationships, we all have these sticking points in our lives. And so guess what we attract? We attract things that try to facilitate us to see if we're willing to change our points of views. Do you guys get this? We all attract things to facilitate us. So here's a great example. If you're asking to lose weight or change your body or have a better relationship with your body or have more ease with food or not be in so much pain, and you're asking, right? The universe is going to deliver to you situations and scenarios and circumstances that facilitate you to see if you will change your point of view. I hope I'm speaking English here. Sometimes I'm not so sure. Yeah. So Renee says, what point of view have you made so significant that you stick it less rigid, more fluid? So years ago, I came across the tools of access consciousness and I started using this tool called IPOV, which is short for interesting point of view, right? And it is a tool that will allow you to see that you probably have way more points of views limiting you, right? And if you want to change your life, then change your point of view. Because here's the deal, your points of views create your reality doesn't create your points of view. So if your point of view during COVID is it's easy to make money, now I might be ruffling a lot of feathers here, but if your point of view during COVID is it's easy to make money, then guess what? You will find the ways in which it's easy to make money. If your point of view is it's hard to make money and everybody's suffering, then you will create that. It's like we will align and agree with whatever our point of view is. That makes sense? It's kind of crazy, right? Kind of crazy. Yeah. So your point of view creates your reality. If you don't like your reality, don't expect other people to change around you. You actually want to see how you can change. And I had a teacher a long time ago. He recently actually passed. And one of the things that he would say is stop doing this. Right? Because at the end of the day, ultimately, he was like doing this, right? Stop doing this. Because at the end of the day, you have four fingers pointing back at you, right? And so the common denominator in every area of your life is you, right? You're the common denominator. And so if you have been so focused on controlling your environment, controlling like your situation, controlling other people around you, you probably want to take a look and go, huh, what can I change in me that would change my environment? So when I came across the tools of access, one of the things that got me to continue to use the tools, and by the way, you can go to accessconsciousness.com if you'd like to check it out. But one of the things that got me to use the tools and really be fascinated by them is I would go to a class and I come home and my husband would be totally different. And I'd be like, what the heck? Who is this person? That's amazing. I just came home to somebody doing 4 loads of laundry and cleaning the house when he's never done that before. Like, what? And so, and then I watched my mom change and I watched my brothers change and I watched my sister change. And so everything around me, I watched the people that I work with change. I watched my clients be more generous with tipping me. And so I was like, okay, there's something to these tools that are changing every area of my life. And I was like, maybe I should continue to use them because it's making me happy. And I remember when I first came across the tools, I'd be like, these people are like almost too happy. there's something that must be wrong with them. And then I was like, oh, they're not trying to change the reality around them. They're seeing what they can do to change themselves so the reality around them changes, right? Are you guys getting this? Shweta, I love you too. Are you guys getting this? Is this an aha? Like, are you guys with me? And so if you are trying to change the things and the people and the situations and the circumstances around you, the best thing that you can do is woo woo, look at changing you first. And I will say it starts with your points of view. So I'm doing something I've never done before. I'm doing a 30-day point of view challenge where you can invite 30 of your friends. So post it on social media, share it on Facebook or Instagram, or send it out to your email list if you have one, and invite the world to come play with you. Right? And if you do that, then you pay only $30 to come play with this challenge. If you're like, yeah, I love the idea of the challenge. I don't really have a list. I don't really want to share it with anyone. I don't like posting on social media. I'll just pay the $97. You are certainly welcome to do that. But if you're like, holy crap, I get to play with Point of View Challenge with Katherine, with the tools of access consciousness, say it louder for the people in the back. Am I shouting? Sometimes I get so excited. I'm like a little kid in a candy store that's like, la, 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 la. So you guys are all invited to come play, because what I look at is what would it be like to have all of us playing with changing our points of views. Because you know what? All it takes is one person to change their point of view and the world can change. So would you like to be part of the change of changing the world around you? And if that is true, then you're invited. You can go to katherinemcintosh.com/live and you'll find the IPOV Interesting Point of View Challenge. It's just point of view challenge. And my friends, I adore you. You're amazing. Thank you for being here. So if something that I said was an aha, oh baby, if you'd like to share, insert link there. Okay, I can do that. Oh, crazy, crazy Catherine who goes a million miles an hour. Oh. There's the link, except, oops, I don't want to end the video. Hold on. I want to give you guys, okay. So all I know is that link will take you there. It might even just /POV, which stands for, I can't even, there it is. It took a while. So if you guys go to that page, you'll be able to find the point of view challenge and come play and feel free to share. And, I always tell, why are you doing it? What's going to light you up about doing that? What is like to change? So what I'd like to change is being willing to just show up as me without going, oops, that's too loud. Oops, that's too autistic. Oops, that's too ADD, right? But that's just, what else is possible? So my friends, what would you like to change in your life? What would you like to create as a possibility? And are there any points of views that perhaps you would like to change? So if that's true for you, then my friends, I invite you to join the party and we will see you next time. Bye for now.